We are now joined by head coach Doug Martin of New Mexico State. As a reminder to media members on the call, please press star 1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions. New Mexico State opens its season on Saturday, September 3rd against UTEP. That game will be played in El Paso, Texas, and will be televised on BN Sports. It is set for a 7 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Mountain Time kickoff. Coach, before we get to any questions, please give us your thoughts on the upcoming season and your season opener at UTEP.
Yeah, we're really excited about this season. We've been working really hard to repair this program and really feel like this is the first year that we've got a foundation to play from. Our scholarship numbers are fixed for the first time. Our talent level is much improved. We really feel like we can be a very dynamic offensive team, and the whole deal for us, I think, is how much we can improve defensively. We feel like we've made improvements, but that's where we've got to get better if we're going to improve our record from last year. And obviously opening up with UTEP, the Conference USA team, is a great challenge and a big rivalry for us that we haven't won in a while, so we're certainly looking forward to it.
Thank you, Coach. As a reminder to members of the media on the call, please press star 1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions. Coach, before we get started with that, preseason Offensive Player of the Year was Larry Rose III, your running back, who also was the Offensive Player of the Year last year. Can you please comment on his progress from last season, which was an All-American season, into this year?
Yeah, Larry has had, a tremendous work ethic all along. He's had a great summer. Unfortunately, has had a sports hernia injury, and we had to have a surgery on that, so he will be questionable for this week. Feel like we'll have him back after this, but that certainly is, slowed him down a little bit. Nothing serious. Like I say, we're going to have him back soon, but will not play probably in the first game.
Coach, your other preseason honoree was Anthony McMeans on the offensive line. What does he bring to your team?
Tremendous leadership. Anthony has been a great player since he's been here. We got him out of junior college. He's a 2-year starter for us. A lot of pro scouts are looking at him. Been through already looking at him. So he was just voted a team captain for us also. He and Larry Rose are our 2 offensive captains, so I think that says a lot about how our players feel about him.
Coach, for those who might not have heard, a couple weeks ago you hosted the Aggie Badge Bowl. What did that do for the community in Las Cruces?
Yeah, that was, my youngest son is a sheriff's deputy here in Doña Ana County, and obviously what's going on across the country, we felt like it was important to reach out to law enforcement and maybe build a bridge there between our athletes and them and show appreciation for the job they do. And I can tell you from experience, when you have somebody you love that's in that profession, it puts a whole new perspective on what those people really do day in and day out. But it was a great evening. I thought we really got a lot of things done communication-wise, community-wise. It was a great opportunity. I think it meant a lot to our players. I think our players learned a lot that, these law enforcement officers are people just like us. So that was a great evening.
Coach, finally, your first 2 games are against 2 rivals from the state of New Mexico. What are these 2 games going to do for your season?
Yeah, they can be great launch pads for us. Obviously UTEP is 30 miles from here, and, we lost in overtime that game last year. Certainly still stings and would like to get that. And then the in-state rival is the University of New Mexico, a Mountain West team. And those are back-to-back. So those are huge games for us. And like I said, they're great opportunities for us. And we felt like we were close enough to win both of them last year and have to find a way to get them this year.